Hello everyone, today is Thursday, October 15th, and the Church is celebrating the memory of Saint Teresa of Avila. She was a 16th century Carmelite nun, a reformer, founder of a convent, a writer, a mystic. She is one of only 4 female doctors of the Church. She leaves us many notable quotes, perhaps the most famous of which is, "Christ has no body." Christ has no body but yours, no hands, no feet on earth but yours. Yours are the eyes with which he looks, compassion on this world. Yours are the feet with which he walks to do good. Yours are the hands with which he blesses all the world. Yours are the hands, yours are the feet, yours are the eyes. You are his body. Christ has no body now but yours. We thank God for the witness of Saint Teresa of Avila, and we pray that we may use our hands, our feet, our eyes and ears to continue to do Christ's work here on earth. This week, we've been looking at Pope Francis's encyclical Fratelli Tutti, a letter on friendship and social fraternity. In chapter 1, Dark Clouds Over a Closed World, he examined a number of the social ills affecting our society these days. And he proposed in chapter 2 the parable of the Good Samaritan as an antidote if we could only learn to see each and every person in our world as the neighbor to whom we are called to respond with compassion. Yesterday, chapter 3, called Envisaging and Engendering an Open World, look to love and a greater respect for the human dignity of each and every person as the way, as the background to help us move forward in promoting fraternity and social friendship. He begins chapter 4, which is titled A Heart Open to the Whole World, with these words. If the conviction that all human beings are brothers and sisters is not to remain an abstract idea, but to find concrete embodiment, then numerous related issues emerge, forcing us to see things in a new light and to develop new responses. Our Holy Father then points to the plight of immigrants as an opportunity to better care for our brothers and sisters. The topic of borders and their limitations is a recurring theme throughout this encyclical, and it is addressed directly by Pope Francis in this chapter. He writes that since migration is an international concern, an international response is needed. Furthermore, rather than welcoming immigrants as a cause for fear and turmoil, our Holy Father writes that we ought to welcome the fruitful exchange that migrants bring to a community and the opportunity to truly care for the stranger. The Pope recognizes that this poses a conflict between our personal fears and Jesus' hope and vision for all humanity, and yet it is a challenge that he says we need to confront head on. Here, in light of today's feast that we're celebrating, St. Teresa of Avila, we remember another of her quotes that might help us address this tension. Let nothing disturb you. Let nothing frighten you. All things are passing away. God alone never changes. Patience obtains all things. Whoever has God lacks nothing. God alone suffices. As we reflect on the life, the words of St. Teresa, as we continue to study Pope Francis's encyclical, may we trust that God is with us, and may we work and do our part to create a better world, a world that respects the dignity of each and every person, and a world that can promote fraternity and social friendship because of our deep faith and God's love for us all.